What is up, guys? It is Crowd here. We are back in, well, not back in anything. This is something completely new. We got the IL2 Sturmovik Battle of Stalingrad Early Access just opened up today. So I'm going to go ahead and I guess this will be a first impressions type video, at least on the Early Access, which it's basically a pre-alpha or alpha build of the game. Right now, from what I've seen, it is only this plane, the Lag 3, that we can fly at the moment. No guns or anything added in yet. Basically, they're just showing off kind of how the map will look, what the planes are like, what the physics model's like, damage model, that kind of stuff. So then, as the early access progresses, they're going to be adding in other planes. I was kind of thinking that the 109 was supposed to be in right now, but I could be mistaken on that. They might be adding that in next week. I'd actually prefer to fly the 109, just because I know what I'm doing in that a little bit more than the Lag. I'm not too familiar with Russian planes in a realistic setting. So yeah, we'll go take a look. Got all the control interfaces, game settings. Go and just take a look at the graphics settings. I've got everything pretty much maxed out. Ignore the resolution, that's wrong. I'm actually on 1080p. It's one of the minor bugs we've noticed so far is it just stays on that res for some reason. And actually, I'm going to turn this off. Set this to that. Oh, it's going to want me to restart. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so yeah, there's all the settings and whatnot. There's not actually multiplayer yet. We're waiting on that to be added as well. So these are pretty much all the missions we can do for the moment. They're all just basic tutorial type stuff. Free flight. I'm actually going to do the free flight. Okay, so yep, we're going to hop in that brand new Lag 3. I'm basically going to take off and derp around for a little while. Take off from this Lipino Air Base and I'll probably fly up here to Zarubovka, whatever the hell, however you say that, and fly around the city, check out the frozen river over here, and then I guess we'll land at Gentar, or whatever that is. We'll go in here. We got our basic plane set up. These are all the different paint schemes we can get. Here we go, here's the premium paint scheme or skin that we get. I believe that says Comrades. Man, you can really see these reflections pretty good in the, even in the hangar. I'm actually going to fly this skin because I like how shiny that looks. See how that looks in the sun. So we got all your other settings, fuel load, gun convergence, all your bomb settings. These are unlocks that we'll be able to unlock and add into our plane for multiplayer and the campaign as well. Some of this stuff doesn't work. Like I said, there's the guns aren't in the alpha yet, so convergence and all that doesn't work quite yet. Yeah, so let's get going. Have to see here if I can figure out how to properly fly this thing, because I am not the greatest at it, and I'm not quite sure why the camera seems to be tilted. There we go, it's a little bit better. Okay, so see if I can remember how to fly this thing. I believe we go prop pitch should be full fine. I think that's right. I'm not quite sure. Mixture to rich. And throttle just cracked. And let's go. Nice little fire and smoke effects there we get from the exhaust. Oh yeah. So we'll let the engine warm up for a minute. I don't have the auto warm-up engine feature turned on. I've got all the difficulty stuff turned off, and actually I don't think I do actually have those turned off. I'm going to change these settings really quick. You're going to have to watch me restart. I'm sorry, because I forgot to change the realism settings. We want... Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess all the auto stuff was turned off. That stuff's okay. Okay. Restart. Sorry about that. I guess it's quick enough to get going again. And unpause. Fix the camera there. Okay. Same thing. Go prop pitch full rich, mixture, or prop pitch full fine, mixture full rich, and throttle cracked and fire. Okay. Alright, we'll let the engine warm up again. Take a look on the outside view. I'm not quite sure what the free cam button is. Let's see if I can find it here. That's not it. Well, there's the change vehicles button. Okay. Alright, well I guess that's good enough. We'll get to taxiing here. One of the things I noticed pretty much immediately before was the taxiing. I'll be quiet in a second here so you guys can hear it, but you can hear the rattling of the plane. You can really tell everything's rattling around on these bumps and everything. And just the general jostling around in the cockpit here, you can really tell that we're, you know, moving over an uneven surface. Got an outside view. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a cart. Uh-oh. Broke my wing. Well, that's how you break a lag 3. Let's give this another try. I have to pay attention when I'm taxiing. Okay, and I'm gonna go through this a lot faster this time. Pitch. Okay, pause. Alright. Prop pitch. Mixture, rich, throttle, and start. Okay. I'm actually... I'm not going to let it warm up this time. It can warm up on the way to the runway. It's a fairly lengthy taxi from what I can remember. Let's go to this view, see if I can manage to not hit anything this time. It's going to be the most crookedest taxi ever. Trying to... Oh no! Yeah, I figured I would ground loop it a few times. Probably ground loop it several times by the time I get to the runway over there. There's that damn car that I hit. There's a nice little PE2. Can't wait till we can get in the cockpit of one of those. That'll be a lot of fun. It's what, a heavy fighter light bomber? Not quite sure what that thing would be classified as. Uh-oh. Here's another ground loop. No, turn! Didn't want to do that. Alright. Go back in the cockpit and try this. So yeah, all this sounds, just everything sounds so great. The engine sounds are pretty amazing. You can hear the brake pressure releasing when I let off the brakes. And we're getting there. Not the prettiest taxi in the world, but we'll make it. No, don't spin. I hate this ground loop. I'm gonna have to figure out how to lock the tail wheel and all that so I can actually taxi properly. Okay, somewhat lined up with the runway. Go. Let's see. check our flaps. Okay, so yeah, here's one of the bugs I have noticed. You get these pop-in textures. I guess they're just a little bit late to load. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. The game's running fantastic. I don't know why it's doing these weird pop-ins. I believe that's been reported already though, so they should have that fixed by launch. Alright, go ahead, close our canopy, and let's try and take off. I'm not sure how loud this game is going to be in comparison to my voice. I didn't mess with the sound settings at all. It sounds really, really loud to me, so hopefully you're going to be able to hear me over this. Really nice effects, as you can tell. Everything looks real nice. Trees, everything. I love the flame effects of the exhaust. That's just great. I can't wait to see what that looks like at night. I'll have to test out some night missions. Okay. So we'll just keep climbing. Not really too much scenery to look at. I guess, you know, it's the Russian winter, so there's not much to expect down there. The stuff that is down there does look pretty good, though. As you can see, it's very, very bright. Very bright. Check out the sounds with the canopy open. If I can get the canopy open. So we got some really nice wind sounds for when you just need to stick your head out the window, I guess. And we'll go down here. This is the airfield we're going to land at, and we'll just go ahead and buzz it for now. Very, very nice looking game. You can see all the tracks in the snow and everything down there. Fantastic. Alright, let's go check out this city. It's more of a big town than a city. Lots of small buildings, but it's still a town nonetheless. I haven't explored the map too much, so I don't know what a good town would be to show off. Just have to check this one out. So we'll fly down kind of low here. And here's the frozen river. can see they've got some really nice effects going on down there. It looks like the ice is broken and cracked, and man, this game looks good. Looks really good. Can't wait until someone makes like a fall or a springtime mod too. That'll be really nice looking when it's not as white out as all of this. Oh, this looks like an unfrozen lake over there or something. Dark patch. Alright, so we'll go ahead and land. I'm not sure how long I've been recording for. Might hop into one of the night missions. Check out how that works. First we gotta figure out how to land this beast. Which, yeah, we'll see how this goes. I have not successfully landed it yet, and from what I've heard, it is just pretty difficult to land in general. A lot of people think this thing's pretty difficult, so we'll see. Coming in a little bit too fast. There we go. This thing likes to bounce and roll over when it gets too slow, so you gotta kind of get it to stick. There we go. Whoa. Uh-oh. Decent landing, but not liking the grounds loop towards the end. That was, that was pretty bad and embarrassing. Alright, let's hop into a night mission and check out what goes on in there. I know I've seen in some of the live streams them showing off the night, and I think it looks fantastic from what I've seen. Let's see, relocating night flight. Okay. Relocate to Dub Key. So I guess I'm going up here to Dub Key. Not quite sure. Oh, I guess I'm taking off from that same place I just did that Lupino. So we'll fly up there. It looks like they even got some waypoints mapped out for us, and we'll see what's over here. Looks like we're right in between two other decent-sized towns. Might be more interesting than Zaru over here. Ooh, alright. There we go. Got some flares going. The stars. So many stars. Actually, look, there's Orion right there. That is awesome. Yeah, they said all the constellations and all the stars are in correct placement. You could even navigate by the stars if you needed to or know how. I know I personally don't know how, but... Okay. I'll fix that first. And let's see, what lights do I have on? Let's turn some lights on. Navigation. Landing. Alright. Not that I'm going to be able to see that little path of light out in front of me anyway, but alright, let's get rolling. We're up. All right. Yeah, I wonder what type of day this, or what time of day this is supposed to be, because it is actually really light out. I guess it is a clear sky. Pretty close to full moon, but yeah, it's really light outside. I like this. This is A lot better than the night missions in War Thunder, for example, that were basically pitch black. This would definitely be a good time to fight in. Let's check out, this is one of the features that they were showing off and bragging about was their LODs and all the lighting effects that you can see from decently high altitude. So there's some trucks down there, you can see their headlights. Oh, that looks good. You're supposed to be able to see this stuff pretty high altitude and pretty far away, so I think it'll be really good and really fun night missions. Working with those lights. Now let's go down there and buzz these guys. Or pretend to strafe them, I guess, since we don't have real guns. Almost going into a spin here. Alright, we'll get heading over to the next air base here. I do want to check out the flame effects at night here. Oh yeah. You know what? I've seen a lot of people testing this as well. Let's try a spin here. See how the spin physics are. I'll just hold this until I start stalling and then I'll aggravate it. Apparently it doesn't like to spin to the left. There we go. I pissed it off now. That's not too bad, yeah. Feels pretty good. Feels a lot more awkward than War Thunder. Even spins in War Thunder, they just feel a little bit too rigid and not quite like you're out of control. Now this really feels like you're out of control when you get in there. Huh. It does not like... I almost lost it there. It does not like to spin to the right. Man, the sky looks so good. Really like that. Looks like this airbase is a little bit bigger than the one we took off from. Got 2 runways. Looks like another convoy here we can pretend to strafe. Yeah, you can really see these lights from a long ways off. That's really cool. Guns, guns, guns. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I did not like that, looking at the ground. Straight down at the ground there. I did not mean to do that. So, I know that we as pilots have flare guns too, a la Res of Flight, which is pretty cool. I would mess around with those, but I don't actually recall what the controls are. So, I can't figure out how to pull the pistol out. Pushing buttons here. I don't think it's any of these. Yeah. I do not know what the flare button is, so I guess we won't be shooting any flares for now. But it's basically the same thing as the flare that airfield just shot up, except you shoot it out of a little pistol out of your canopy. Now I thought there was supposed to be a town. Oh, the town's the other direction. Or at least the closer one is. There it is. That light. Oh, that is cool. Alright, so yeah, just another town down there. Looks pretty much the same as the other, just a simple grid layout. I would assume most of the towns and villages will look very similar to this. It'll be Stalingrad that is, it'll be completely modeled in full detail with all the larger buildings. It'll look like more of a whole city, like a whole built-up downtown area, I would assume. Yeah, there we go, there's a constellation there. I don't know where all my other constellations are. I guess... I'll have to study up on that and see if I can start naming and finding all the constellations. That'll be kind of cool. Alright, we'll start heading back. See if we can have a better landing. I'm going to let it roll out for a bit longer. It seemed to be when the second I touched the brakes is when I lost control on that last landing. Gear is locked. Flaps down. And let's get lined up. Still going a little bit too fast, but we should be able to slow down by the time we get there. I'm not sure what the actual handbook landing speeds are for a lot of these planes. I'll learn them. I only know 109s. I can tell you guys anything about the 109s once I get to flying those. These all these Russian planes, I'm gonna have to spend quite a bit of time learning. All right. Uh-oh. Ooh, this is not good. No! Shit. Well, this video is going to be all full of crashes. Oh man, look at that, we got a hole in the windshield. This will be really cool to see in dogfights, just the damage model and how it works with bullet holes and everything. I mean, that'd be cool to have your canopy all covered in bullet holes. I wonder if you'd get the wind rushing sound through that hole once it's damaged. So yeah, that was a horrible landing. Looks like those parts despawned. I was going to show all the parts that fell off. I had a wheel lying over there and everything, but looks like those things despawned already. There's the headlight effects with the snow that's getting kicked up from the tires. Oh yeah. Yeah, this game is going to be good. I can, it's looking like I can highly recommend it already. I would definitely at least look into this, because I think this is going to be the next greatest flight sim. It is shaping up to be something special, it looks like. So yeah, I guess we'll call that the first impressions. Hopefully it didn't bore you to death too much. I don't know if this mission is going to succeed or not. Let's finish and see what happens here. It's probably going to count that as a fail because I totaled the plane. Ah, nothing. So, yep, I guess I'll work on the rest of these. Probably give you guys an update as soon as we get some more planes or some more features in here. Really looking forward to the 109s. That's what I'm the most excited for at the moment. I can't wait to get my 109s in this game. I'm hoping they're going to be very similar to fly from the ones in Cliffs of Dover, so I've already got those down pretty good. I should be pretty experienced already, hopping straight in the cockpit of the F4 and the G2 when those come out. So yep, that's IL2 Stalingrad early access. I'll be doing tons more IL2. I've kind of said that I'm going to move over to this from War Thunder. I will still be playing War Thunder occasionally, just not quite as much as I used to. I'm going to try and focus on this more just because it's got a little bit more of the realism aspect. It's like the format of the game. I like that they're supporting user-made content. We'll have user-made missions, user-made skins. It's just kind of what I'm all about. So yeah, definitely look into it. And you guys have a good day.